Hope you're doing well. Today, a short video about the question of which martial art is the best for self-defense. Now, that's a very specific question because we're talking about strictly self-defense here. First of all, understand that self-defense is not fighting. Self-defense is a legal term. A fight is an ego match. I'll have to make a different video on that, but self-defense and fighting are not really the same thing, even though we use those words interchangeably. What you call your art, whatever your martial art is called, whether it be karate or taekwondo, kung fu, judo, jiu-jitsu, whatever, if you're doing it for self-defense, then it all comes down to how you train. No different than if you're training just for sport. If your goal in your martial arts training is to be a world champion at kata, well then you've got specific training you need to do to make that happen. If your goal is to be able to defend yourself, then you have specific training that needs to happen. Are you working the mitts? Are you hitting bags? Are you training hard? If you're practicing, in your stand-up, are you practicing contact sparring? As the student progresses, are you allowing them to make more contact? If you're grappling, or like I practice Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well as karate, and in my jiu-jitsu class, we implement strikes into our jiu-jitsu to make it realistic, right? Old school jiu-jitsu had strikes, and when it became a sport, most schools, I know people that have told me they went through all the ranks, all the way to black belt, never did a single punch or never trained like that at that school. But now that's because the sportification, if that's really a word, of the martial arts. I know people that practice karate their whole life, maybe they're high-ranking black belts. They don't practice throws or takedowns. They don't know chokes or sweeps or anything like that they work for street defense. If you practice self-defense scenarios or techniques, are you pressure testing them? So all of that has to happen in order for you to be ready for a self-defense confrontation. But it really doesn't matter what style as much that you practice, because then you're getting into the art side of the martial arts. And again, this was about which martial art is the most practical for self-defense. There's so many other benefits to the martial arts besides self-defense, even though most people get involved in martial arts, at least initially, for fitness and self-defense. But that's just my opinion about it. You guys are welcome to agree or disagree, but it all comes down to how you train, really. I mean, it doesn't matter what you call what you do. All of my karate students, they all learned fundamental ground fighting, fundamental grappling. All my jiu-jitsu students learned fundamental striking. So it has to be that way. And you got to train hard. You got to work hard. A person who attacks you, in my previous videos, I said a person who attacks you is going to be bigger than you. There's more than one of them. They got a weapon. They're intoxicated. You're going to have to train hard. Train hard and train smart. But anyway, I appreciate you guys listening. All right, thanks.